What up, y'all? It's Jake here, your favorite Asian vlogger from Vancouver. But I'm actually not from Vancouver, but you get the gist. Hey, good vibes! But yeah, so going to an Asian restaurant, the genre of food is Vietnamese. So I was kind of craving like a soup. It's actually December, surprisingly, and it's getting a little colder. Like, you can see the morning dew in the mornings where it gets a little frosty. So it's just one of those things where, I mean, like, I don't know if I should like stay inside and just like curl up in a blanket like a cinnamon bun, or if I should just like go out and eat. So I did the latter of the two. Decided to venture off. I'm at Broadway Broadway commercial, and as you can see, for December in Canada, it's not too shabby. There's no snow, so this is kind of like the pre of like the winter, where it's kind of like it rains a little bit here and there, and as the temperatures drop, that's when like the humidity, precipitation kind of freezes, and that's how snow comes about. So yeah, just check out this view. There's no snow whatsoever, and it's decently warm. I would say it's like 10 degrees C. In terms of just like for you American fans, probably around like, I don't know, like 60 degrees F. But yeah, here's where I am. Yeah, waiting for the bus. I'm taking the number 20 to downtown, and this bus stop is right outside the SkyTrain, so stay tuned. So on the bus, just gonna find a seat, so stay tuned. This will do. Taxi. Stay tuned, headed to the restaurant.
Oh my god, you look very different.
Alrighty guys, I've just got off the bus and oh, it's right at the corner right here. Boom. Just found it. So, gonna enter in and just see if they have a spot for me. So, hello, do you have a seat for one? 1 hour? Really? Oh, yeah, I'll risk it, I guess. Yeah, sure. Put me down. Hold on one second. Alrighty guys, so just arrived at the restaurant. So I put my name down. They said that the wait time is roughly like 1 hour. So I gave my number, just waiting on the SMS with regards to that. So they said some like sticky details in regards to, like, they send a text message. You have like 10 minutes within that time frame from that message. If you're not here, they give away your table. So better just stick around the area, maybe like a 5-10 minute like radius, maybe even a 5-minute radius, just so you don't get like caught with regards to that, just because I mean, like, the wait time is in fact like 1 hour. And let me just pull up my phone here, kind of unorganized. So it's 5:50 right now, so round it up to 6 o'clock. Then I'm looking at like 7 o'clock here. So yeah, normally I wouldn't be waiting this long, but I don't know, had the craving for Vietnamese food, so stay tuned. And just a little preface as well. So they took the name from, it's not like a folklore thing, but like there's Vietnamese like auntie that's kind of like huge insides. Pardon my language and pardon the disrespect there, but she's quite the large, heavyset woman, and she had like a street food or like a restaurant, and there was like a few huge famous food reviewer who was American, or just like a Western food reviewer who went there, and the food was amazing and the vibes were caught his eye. So the individual, he has since then passed away. His name is Anthony Bourdain, but yeah. So they kind of coined off those laurels and just kept that name sake for this restaurant here. But yeah, standard Vietnamese food like noodles, spring rolls, meat plates and all those things. So nothing out of the ordinary. But yeah, I'm gonna walk around. It's kind of dark, it's not raining thankfully, so it makes it a little bearable. But yeah, stay tuned. The lunch lady on just off of Commercial Broadway here, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned. So I've just started walking like a street across from the restaurant. They have this nice looking open space with seating. Don't want to veer off too far and kind of get like mugged. You never can be too sure, especially in any neighborhood. So, oh, this is pretty interesting. They have a like a natural kind of like Whole Foods store. I'm really digging the wood exterior. I'm not too sure how that holds up with all the rain that we get here, but it's pretty cool. Just walking up and down here, and I mean, like Broadway Commercial, I remember overhearing some drama on the bus, not today, but like a time before, where over here it's close to downtown and it's like a very happening spot, but the development is kind of gets hindered in the sense because it's not like near to the SkyTrain. It's maybe like, I don't know, a 10-minute drive. So everything gets like congested in terms of like the traffic and whatnot. So it's really a painful sight to see, especially if you live in the area, because everything's like allocated on the main road itself. And then you have like residential parts where it's just so dense. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, like, it looks very happening, very trending. There's like all these restaurants here, and I've approached a park over here, and it has this nice tree decked out in all these lights. I'm just gonna come up right now. So the park we're at is Grandview Park right now. And there seems to be some native like snake or shark plastered on there, but check out this tree. And this nice park, you can actually get a nice little peek of downtown a little bit, the skyline. So you're probably not going to see it, but it's to my right here. Behind all those trees, there's like the lighting from all the high rises from downtown, so that's pretty cool. And we got like some memorial here, not too sure what this is about, but yeah, just gonna continue walking around. If I see something interesting, I'll turn it back on. But apart from that, Commercial, nice spot to live. It's very like relaxed in the sense of like you're nearby like happening restaurants, similar to Lunch Lady, like I said. I'm gonna put this mask down. And after just walking up here, they have like a beer craft, so it's a pub situation. I remember passing that health food store with like the wood exterior. Then there's like a basil Thai restaurant. So just like a matter of like one block itself, like 3 or 4 prime restaurants. So if you cycle between the two and you don't really need a car to like get to either or, it's pretty happening hippie neighborhood. But yeah, so I'm gonna pause this, walk around, go on a mini adventure. Don't want to bore you guys. Stay tuned. looks like a toy shop. That's a cool setup there. I wonder how long that took. But yeah, periodically turn it on randomly, just seeing anything interesting, cool, everything from that might spark any curiosity, so stay tuned. Went to the up and now I'm walking back down, but happened to be at the restaurant, stroll around here. So they have a nice, really good mural that shows who is who. So this individual right here with the gray hair, he's Anthony Bourdain. He actually was the one who coined this heavyset woman, who I kind of said that earlier, to be the lunch lady. So you know the vibes when you're like in a school, elementary school, high school, and you have like the cafeteria, and then there's like a mother figure who's kind of bigger, who kind of feeds you good food. So that's where that's kind of derived from, so it's pretty cool. But this is the mural here. So this is her food cart. So pho bo is beef noodles, and I'm actually not too sure who this guy is here, but the plate of food that he's eating looks pretty chills. But yeah, this whole mural in itself, it's got like a huge happening scene of like people eating, Westerners walking, and just like the vibes itself of like the motorbikes in general. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just a matter of moments. I'll get my turn to eat the food. But for now, let's continue exploring. So stay tuned. So just walk down a little bit on Commercial, but check out this logo on this chicken restaurant. It cracks me up every time. Just peep it. But bam! It has like a subtle, sensual vibe to it. It always cracks me up when I see it. Yeah, this restaurant, I have done a review in the past, and their chicken sandwiches are like super amazing. But yeah, download Chicken Shack. They kind of have like that Louisiana vibe where it's kind of like fried but with like a dry spice for hot. So for today they close ridiculously early. Like it's very criminal how they close so early. So their hours I just checked for today, it's 11 to 4:30. So that could have been an alternative as well. Just grab a chicken sandwich as I'm waiting. But I guess waiting for the lunch lady Vietnamese food, it'll just make it that much more enjoyable, because like you kind of are fasting a little bit and your mouth is watering, and when it comes to just like the food in general, like you're not craving as hard, but it kind of leaves that sense of like, hey, the food is coming, like the anticipation is just building up. So stay tuned. And I don't know honestly how I'm gonna kill the time, because the walking around, I've killed, in all honesty, 20 minutes. And I was just like chatting with like some store owners as well. There's like this licorice parlor. They actually just closed up shop, but they were saying like people come from towns over just to try their candy, so that sounds pretty cool too. But obviously they closed, so that will be another trip down Commercial for another day. But for now, the main goal for today, the success measure of the success, would be eating at Lunch Lady. I don't know, maybe like someone just finished eating and the table is cleared up, so I don't know, we'll see. But just slowly walking around, there isn't really much to do because obviously this isn't the downtown, it's kind of like the removed cousin of downtown where people get a lot of traffic but there's no like infrastructure upgrades. So stay tuned. Yeah, so have been seated. The restaurant's pretty modern happening. Sitting at the bar right now. Standard procedure, they have like a QR code for the menu. Boom. And they have like some like featured appetizers like bone marrow, spa prawns or something like that. And they don't have the feature soup, but they have like the standard like soups that they always have. So probably gloss over the menu real quick, probably get like the soup, maybe the steak, I don't know. We'll see how we're feeling. And yeah, we'll go from there. But check out this bar seat. And the panels to kind of have a barrier between people, so that's pretty cool too. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so I ended up just getting the standard beef pho. They actually have vegetarian, so that's a first for me to hear. And I also got these pork skewers as well. Description sounds pretty solid. 2 char grilled pork belly skewers marinated in shallots, garlic, and lemongrass. So my mom kind of has a special recipe for that, so we'll see how this one compares. But I'm kind of eager to try that out because when it comes to like skewers, meat, like yakitori or anything like that, it always ends up being super good. But the plating is pretty modern. It's got like this plate with the silver spoon and chopsticks. Yeah, going to set up the tripod, just wait for the food as it comes. It'll come at the same time, so kind of twiddling my fingers right now and just wait. Continue to playing the waiting game, but it'll happen in due time, so stay tuned. As I'm just eager to wait for the soup and the skewers, actually some garnish has arrived for the soup. Bean sprouts, lime, mint leaves, and some oyster and sriracha. It's always a nice fresh addition for the garnish. But yeah, waiting on the food. I am getting the skewers and the soup at the same time. And I mean, like, how you time that?
You did a secret, yeah, of course.
Thank you. Enjoy. Awesome, yeah. The soup has arrived. And bang. Looks like a decent portion here. Probably take some photos of this quick stalls, dive into this and wait for the skewers, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. So, took some photos. So I like how this whole situation, they don't just slap you with the utensils, they put on a nice little serving plate. So I'm just actually gonna dump all these garnish in. Not gonna be shy whatsoever. I do like all of them. Spicy, fresh, and even the zestiness of this THANH here. Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. A decent portion of meat. Kind of curious. Oh, they have the northern style, thicker noodles. So that'll be an interesting sight. Get a little closer here. Just give it some time for some of the beef slices to heat up, but go for like this brisket. But yeah, off commercial, lunch lady. Like I said, the actual person isn't involved in it. They just kind of like pay royalties or something like that for the name. So. And the deciding factor is in fact the soup itself. It's different. Have one big bite with the noodles, and just can't wait. I'm actually eager about the skewers, but cheers. The noodles, every time I go for like the thicker noodles, this is like a northern variant. It has like a different kind of like flavor that affects the soup because there's much more starch from the thicker noodles, whereas like if you have like the thinner ones, it's a little different. I don't know, when you hear someone talking about like you have different like noodle thickness, it affects like the flavor itself, and people might actually think I'm a little crazy, but it's the truth.
Pardon me here, I have the pork belly skewers for you here. A little
Excellent.
round on top.
Great, appreciate it. Skewers have arrived. Boom. So I'm gonna pause the video here. Battery's about to die, so it is what it is. But take some photos of the skewers, and I'll give you guys a quick zoom in of the skewers before I head off. Stay tuned. You guys are gonna burst through this review. Skewers have arrived. They have like daikon, carrots, and these lovely skewers here with some unknown sauce I'm actually foreign to, but it's dripping with goodness. See how it is? And it seems like it's pork belly. I was expecting like a rib of some kind, but cheers. It has that nice charred, like barbecue kind of like vibe to it, where you're kind of like at the beach, you just put something, threw something on the grill. It reminds me a lot like Korean pork belly. Had something at like Gamso where they keep it super fresh by having the pork belly, the soybean paste, and like the onions. But this is pretty smashingly delicious just for the pork belly itself. And it's kind of crazy just like mixing it up between pork, beef, but let's go for it, guys. I do have to say though, the noodles, it does affect the, maybe I should move this a little closer. It does affect the flavor of the broth, like I said, the starchiness of the noodles. I would have to say though, it does hit different. Like it's a whole different ball game of like food where it's super cold. You just coming in, you got like the sniffles a little bit, and then you got like this nice warm, like savory bowl of soup. That's, well, not savory, like salty bowl of soup that kind of like warms the soul. Kind of. It's just like a whole nice vibe.
They just like all the
So I don't want this eating portion to be too long. So I will check back in when the soup is like almost near done and the skewers are almost near done. Do a recap from there. Stay tuned for the review. Welcome back, guys. Just finished the soup and the skewers. So, all in all, soup, difference factor, thicker noodles, skewers, pretty interesting. Reminded me of like yakitori, so it's pretty cool. Combine the two together, that was a meal. In terms of just like a good staple for the neighborhood, pretty solid for a restaurant, very nice interior, pretty happening. The wait time is quite long though, and I didn't go for the daikon and carrots on the sides because, I mean, like right now in my mouth, I just need some drinks, so probably drink that. Would recommend it. The soup's pretty solid, skewers are pretty solid. Next time I come, probably try the bone marrow, but yeah, apart from that, that's everything. Thanks again for staying tuned, guys, and hope you stay safe, stay healthy, and subscribe for more videos for here, Vancouver, and eventually around the world. Take it easy. Peace. Yo, it's Jay here, your favorite Asian vlogger. Downtown Vancouver, Sunday, very relaxed day. Thinking of just getting a smoothie. Thinking of getting a smoothie, dessert, all that jazz. Come along for the adventure. And you know how it is, you know the vibes. It's Sunday, everything closes early. It's almost 8 o'clock. The smoothie shop I want to go to closes at 8. So hopefully we rush there in time just before it closes. Stay tuned and stay informed. And once again, thanks again for staying tuned, guys. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, and yeah, just come along for the adventure. Stay tuned. Ran through and bought it at Energy Club. Whole supply of stuff. Gonna pick up some vitamin C juice and smoothie and go from there. Stay tuned. So actually just picked up some drinks here. I got a collagen boost and I got this other blueberry smoothie. Blueberry or raspberry, I can't remember. And I got a PB&J smoothie as well. Shout out to my buddy Malcolm. He actually gave me a coupon code to get 50% off the smoothie. But yeah, I went into H Mart. Surprisingly enough, they close at 10 p.m. It's a grocery store, so it's expected. This is one of the low-key hidden gems to pick up this little snack. Roasted sweet potato. So it comes in these bags. Very sweet. Sweet potato itself, it's pretty delicious on its own baked, but we'll see how this is. Apparently it's like candied, like Western style, so gonna pick one up. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so happen to get some seating here in H Mart. So there's like a music video going on in the background. Probably keep this as brief as possible. Don't want it copywritten. So sweet potato here. Gonna dive in. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so at H Mart picked up this it's behind me, roasted sweet potato. Cheers. First bite, see how it is. It's like candy. This is very dangerous. It's low-key very delicious. Might have to make this at home. Really enjoy it. I mean, like, it's definitely something you have to do for yourself. You don't really need to buy it, but it's very delicious. I'm actually surprised. And you can see from the background the selections of smoothies I got. Collagen one, blueberry one, and peanut butter and jelly smoothie. So I'm gonna dive into all this food, come back. Thanks again for staying tuned, and stay in touch for more food reviews. And I hope this doesn't get copywritten because the music is just blast, blast, blasting. So see you soon. Just to recap, sweet roasted potato, very candied, very sweet. Kind of reminds me a lot like Thanksgiving vibes. Very healthy. I'm actually down with it. And yeah, apart from that, thanks again for staying tuned. Not too sure if I should go to another spot. Kind of have a sweet tooth, but yeah, I'll just assume that no. And signing off. Appreciate that you're able to stay tuned. And bye for now, guys.